On April 14, 1912, a distress signal was broadcast from these coordinates: 41 degrees 46 minutes north, 50 degrees 14 minutes west. This location marks the spot where the Titanic, the largest moving object of its time, sank to the floor of the North Atlantic. By rewinding the map, we can trace the exact chronological path that led this vessel from its departure to its final coordinates. Mapping this journey in real time allows us to see how the ship's path intersected with its environment, leading up to the collision. The voyage began on April 10, 1912, as the Titanic departed from Southampton, England, on its maiden trip to New York. The ship crossed the English Channel to stop at Cherbourg, France, before moving to Queenstown, Ireland, to bring the final passengers aboard. Over 2,200 people were now on board, ranging from wealthy industrialists in first class to hundreds of emigrants traveling in steerage. Once in the open Atlantic, the ship maintained a consistent speed of roughly 22 knots as it pushed toward the United States. With full speed ordered and over 2,000 people aboard, the Titanic began the longest stretch of its crossing. The ship followed the outward southern track, a standard shipping lane used during the spring to avoid heavy ice fields. At 9 a.m. on April 14th, the ship Coronia sent a wireless message reporting icebergs and field ice directly in the Titanic's path. Throughout the day, the warnings continued. The Baltic, the America, and the Mesaba transmitted reports of a massive ice field straight ahead. These reports provided specific coordinates: 42 degrees north between 49 and 51 degrees west, defining a danger zone directly across the ship's track. Data on the bridge provided the crew with the location of the ice field, yet the vessel's course and speed remained unchanged as night fell. While the Titanic continued at high speed, the nearby vessel Californian had already encountered the ice and stopped completely at 10:55 p.m. At 11:40 p.m., the lookout spotted an iceberg. Despite an immediate order to turn, the Titanic struck the ice on its starboard side. The impact opened the hull to the sea, flooding 5 of the ship's watertight compartments in rapid succession. The ship was designed to remain afloat with any 4 compartments flooded. With 5 breached, the water was guaranteed to rise over the bulkheads and pull the bow down. Distress signals radiated from 41 degrees 46 minutes north as the ship foundered. The nearby Californian's wireless was off, ignoring the distress rockets. But the Carpathia, 58 miles away, received the call, beginning a 3-hour journey to the site. On deck, the crew began lowering 20 lifeboats. These carried enough space for 1,178 people, only half of those on board. Survival in the freezing water was determined by the physical distance of rescue ships and the limited capacity of the lifeboats launched. At 2:20 a.m., the ship split in 2, and the stern disappeared beneath the surface of the North Atlantic. The Carpathia arrived over an hour later, finding only 705 survivors among the scattered lifeboats. These coordinates mark the end of the Titanic's journey, a location defined by a sequence of navigational choices and the geography of the ocean.